Hey there Cancer, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This one is for September 11th to the 17th. Well, let's jump in Cancer. But before I do dive in, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that would be amazing. And maybe think about leaving me a comment. I read all of your comments. I love getting to know who you are through the comments. I've made so many good connections, and I usually reply to all the comments as well. It can take me a few days, but yeah, I love interacting with you, so that would be amazing. That really drives the engagement as well, which makes it possible to bring you these readings. And if you do enjoy them, maybe think about hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already. That's your card. As you know, that really lets me know that you enjoy the content and all supports the algorithm as well. If you would like a personal reading at any time, I'm available for those. First link down below will take you to my website. You can check out what I offer. You can compare the different types of readings. I also have a freebie, a free Learn Tarot Quick Guide that's linked below. You can start learning how to interpret the cards for yourself with that. I do have a paid offering, a more immersive online tarot course where I teach a full foundation in all the tarot basics, as well as my professional signature reading process, and that'll get you started whether you want to read the cards for yourself, family, friends, or if you want to make take the path into paid professional readings. That will also serve you well there. So that is there. Also my karmic community, that's my free email newsletter is linked below, and my Instagram account. I'm super active and interactive over there as well with daily content. Okay, that is done. Let's see what the card was that jumped out. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So that for me is always saying it's a time to give energy into the situation, to give life into the situation. And I also have show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Okay, so maybe it's a time to give to yourself some acts of radical self-love so that you can show the world the real you. So in what situation do you feel that you can't show up as all of you? Now, is it in work, career, like you need to leave parts of yourself at home? You can't, maybe not accepted for who you are, or you feel like you can't bring your ideas forth? Is it in a relationship that you feel that you have to, flex, bend, adapt to your partner? It feels like this is like a bit of a self-awakening here. All right, let's see what else we have. I've got just the major arcana here, Cancer, the big themes, the big life lessons, and you are navigating through strength. Yep, that feels very appropriate for this reading. Strength, courage, and bravery. To be vulnerably you, to move into your true strength and power. Know that your uniqueness is your power. You're stronger than what you know. Now, the Leo energy here, and we're in Virgo season now. Before that, we were in Leo season. And there was this massive activation on Lionsgate, the 8th of the 8th of heart energy. So it feels like there is now this new calling in your heart, right? Like, I want to be aligned. I want to be the real me in all my situations. I want to move towards what lights me up. And you're being asked to step into the bravery and courage to start that journey. The thing is that when we often start that journey, that's when our own inner beasts, the insecurities, sometimes the fears and the worries and the blocks can arise. And it's really up to us to try and, not identify with those thoughts, right? Because they are not us, to try and really connect with the higher self messages that's always leading and guiding you. Okay, let's get all the cards out, Cancer. I'll be drawing you 4 cards, whoa, from the Rider-Waite. They are animated, and I'll then clarify with my Star Child Tarot as I go. 6 of Swords. You're definitely going through a transition, very big transition, and moving on, moving away from what doesn't serve you. 5 of Swords is your challenge. Okay. 3 of Swords is actually your advice. Swords, swords, swords. So you're probably having a lot of thoughts at the moment about what to do. And, we've talked about that, but we need to operate from the heart. Yeah, okay. So we've got a tough transition here. Oof. 5 of Wands is the outcome. 8 of Cups. Yeah, so geez, I haven't seen a reading like this with all those cards for a while. So you'll know if this is your reading, because we've got quite a lot of abrasion, right? Like feeling the stress or the tension. But what I want you to know with the fives coming through is that that's a critical turning point, right? And the fives want to bring expansion and change into your life. And this reading says the potential is there for that. But of course, we have to meet that potential with earthly action. Now, the situation here, Six of Swords and the Three of Cups. Okay, so we've got the good ones coming in now. You will celebrate this movement, this forward movement, right? After you've gone through the process and maybe the grieving and everything that comes along with it, okay? So what I see here is that there is a situation, right? And I feel like there's an element of toxicity to it with that Five of Swords coming through. So you could be in a toxic relationship, like I said, but you can't be all of you. You might be in work career that just doesn't feel in alignment. And I think it's kind of been escalating and you're not happy here, okay? It's also causing you a lot of emotional stress, which is very unsustainable for you, Cancer. So you can see here in the Six of Swords, somebody has sort of like got their head down, but they've decided to get in the boat and move away from this. Like with a heavy heart, the advice is to sever ties here, right? Because that's how you get to the number 6 energy. Through change, number 5, we enter into number 6, harmony, peace, synergy again, and you will celebrate that. And you'll get back to growth again, and you'll be able to be the real you. But it's time to be in your strength and courage and give energy to this movement rather than sitting in it, in the energy any longer. Now the challenge is the Five of Swords, and I think that comes through with the Magician. Yeah, that feels right. And I think in your mind you'll be like, no, I can handle this. I can fight my way through this. I can fight the battle. I'll be okay. But you know, really the Five of Winds, the Five of Swords is a win that comes at a very heavy personal cost. I think mental health here, from what I'm seeing. And, you know, that's just not sustainable. So generally it's about knowing when to walk away with the Five of Swords. And the Magician is here. So it says that's within your power, Cancer. That move is yours to make. Now, if you're worried about, well, what will I do beyond this and will I be okay? The Magician really says that you have everything you need, right? You have everything you need to transform your reality for the better. But the gateway to that is the Three of Swords. And that's why a lot of people get to that gateway and they don't step through and they go, well, I'll take the Five of Swords, I'll take the Five of Wands, you know. But that is the block to you really moving towards your best life, right? And we are all solely responsible for our own, you know, our own destiny, really, in a certain, to a certain extent. We've got another Swords card, Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is interesting because, like, you might be waiting for the right time to move ahead, and that's cool, but just don't leave it too long. Like, you might be waiting for a plan to fall into place or somewhere to go or the next job to move on to. That's okay, but just make sure that you don't sit in pause, right? Because yes, I think you are contemplating this and that's good, but the action that we need to take really is this Three of Swords. But that can be challenging, Cancer, because not only do we have to navigate through the hurt and the heartbreak, we also maybe have to be the one to initiate this and hurt someone else or let someone else down or navigate disappointment. That can be very hard. But remember, don't allow that to be the block. The Three of Swords is a 3 for a reason, because 3 is the number of the Empress. It's the number of creation. It's the number of rebirth. So what this is really saying is that, you know, what's on offer here is recreating your life. Because I've been saying today, and it's a bit of a theme that I'm feeling in the collective, that the biggest act of radical self-love that we can give to ourselves is moving away from situations that feel like this. Unproductive, bit of a time waster, maybe we're engaged in battle, it's taking more energy to stay here than really what, you know, it's taxing our personal energy. The Five of Wands is, yeah, it's an energy that's just going around in circles and, you know, always coming back to that place of conflict. So Eight of Cups really is the end point of this reading, Yeah, with the Knight of Wands, Sagittarian energy. And again, we talk about that act of radical self-love, the time to give rather than take, so that you can show the world the real you. Well, there is a fundamental piece missing in this situation. The piece that is missing is the Ace of Cups, the emotional new beginning that takes you to the Nine of Cups, where you are feeling whole, complete, in your own energy, able to show up as the real you, in your power, moving towards hopes, dreams, and wishes. But again, the gateway is through the Eight of Cups, leaving behind that what is not it. Yes, we've got a Three of Swords portal here and a transition period, but my goodness, Three of Cups, you will celebrate this. The Knight of Wands says, you will not look back, okay? The Knight of Wands is also a messenger of opportunity. So if there is something that you need to make this transition possible, Cancer, be searching, reaching out. You are the magician. You are the one that's orchestrating this. And I feel that those pieces will land and they will fall into place. And before you know it, Cancer, you will be on your Eight of Cups journey. And the next station is the Nine of Cups, which then leads you to the Ten of Cups, that blessed best life living. So I'm wishing you the very best with this transition. And if you'd like a personal reading to tune into your specific circumstance, first link down below will take you to my website. And please don't forget to like, share, comment, and hit subscribe. I'd be so grateful. Sending love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.